Hello everyone and welcome to Disco Duck. I'm so pleased you're here and I want to wish you lots of success in these classes because they are such a joy to teach, and with our help and support hopefully you will be able to make them a success too. So all you have to do first of all is listen to this very short video and quack into your new venture with confidence. So why choose Disco Duck? So that's the first thing you need to make sure that you've done, is to ensure that those coming along will know exactly what they're coming for and why. Being passionate and excited about a class means you can pass that on to the people who are coming. So why choose Disco Duck? For you, it's a professional brand that will appeal to both boys and girls. You have great logos and marketing and leaflets that you can use that look really professional and have been designed professionally for that reason. We have fun and inclusive lesson plans. Everybody can come and join in whichever capacity that looks like. We provide funky and engaging action songs that are catchy and the children will want to come back to and listen to time and time again. We have an educational program with learning outcomes, and it's a safe and enjoyable environment for all participants. So we're all really keen to get started, but make sure we start at the beginning, your vision, the one thing you would like to achieve. And in this case, it's to run a successful Disco Duck licensed business in the local area, which is indeed the ultimate preschool destination for parents and carers for those children aged 18 months to 3 years. So let's think of those key objectives. What are we going to do to make sure that our classes are a success? We can achieve awareness of the name Disco Duck in the local area. We can fill 3 classes with 12 pupils for the new term. Take the Disco Duck experience out to preschool children in as many places as possible. So think about your tactics. Choose 6 to 10 of these to make the Disco Duck classes a real success. It is a bit of a bind when you first set up new classes, but you really need to put some effort in to ensure and guarantee that your classes are full for the new term. So how about calling all the preschools and nurseries in the local area or emailing them and setting up a minimum of 6 taster sessions? We say call them because that will be a direct approach. You will know you've spoken to someone rather than an email that might get lost in the pile. Distribute flyers in local venues where parents and carers go. Think carefully. Where does your customer hang out? Who are they? Where are they going to be, so that they will see what you have to offer? So think about coffee shops, church halls, community centres, all those sorts of places, children's centres that parents will be. Sometimes the doctor's surgery will let you put some flyers in as well. So make sure that you are everywhere in that local area. How about networking? Networking is a great way to tell people about your business and what you do. There are a lot of women-only networking opportunities in the area that you can go to. A lot of them will let you go for free. For the first time, you can tell people about your classes and what they mean for the local community. Make sure you set up your Facebook and Instagram page and post at least 3 times a week. If you're running out of ideas, share our posts, reels and YouTube videos from the main Disco Duck site. What about exploring partnerships with children's centres or healthcare professionals that are looking to promote fitness, or campaigns that might be going on that you can jump onto the back of? Think about local events in your area and attend these to promote your business. So how about some local Easter, Christmas, spring, summer fairs where you can book a stall for really low cost, take along your flyers, have something that will attract people to your stand. So that will be a colouring competition, maybe some basic face painting or a fun activity. You can play the music on the stall, maybe have a quick class while you're there as well for children. Lots of things to explore, but the most important thing is make sure that you data capture. So if you're running a colouring competition, make sure that you have permission due to GDPR that you can collect parents' email addresses to take part in the competition, and you can email them after with special offers and one-off classes that you may have in the area that they might be interested in. Remember, people aren't always ready to buy, so at a later stage you want to be the one they remember and the class that they come to. Make sure you're listed on any local websites in your area. Class for Kids is a really good one at the moment. There are plenty of others, NetMums, etc., that you can make sure those classes are listed for free. And finally, research those local Facebook groups, kids and events activities, what's on for kids, activities for kids in the local area and so on, and post regularly in there letting people know that you're starting. So there is a lot of work to do. So make sure that you look at your timings and realise when you can realistically achieve those tactics before you launch. So you could be starting now for Easter term, for example, so it gives you plenty of time. There's a lot of graft to do to make sure those classes are a success. And even if you already have a successful dance school, these are a very different type of class, and you're attracting a new type of parent to these classes, which, by the way, will stay with you for a very, very long time. So to get this right in the first instance is really important. So make sure your timings are realistic. Write down when you think you can do everything. Give yourself a date. There's some helpful downloads and a check sheet for you to do once you've done this lesson, and make sure that you write down and cost your classes effectively. So the next thing for you to do is to download and print the flyers included for distribution. Make sure your taster sessions are carefully planned and make sure they're short. So 20-minute taster sessions, you can do a few in an hour. If you're going into a nursery, you can do a couple for those children. Remember, parents only have children in nurseries for maybe 2 or 3 days. So Mondays and Fridays are really popular for children's classes, and Saturdays especially for working parents who are desperate to find something for their children to do. So if you can squeeze a Saturday morning class into your schedule, it's a really good place to be for those working parents. Make sure you've researched the market thoroughly to see what else is around. Have a good read of those downloads and other accompanying worksheets that are there. You need to do a SWOT analysis. You need to see who else is out there. You need to know your competition, how much they're charging, for example. Because you're not a franchise, you can afford to charge a lot less because you're not giving your percentage of their income away. So have a look at that. Can you undercut these popular franchises? You have a better offering. You are the person that who is really knowledgeable and qualified to teach these classes. Obviously, don't undersell yourself, but you can still sell those classes for a good price to those parents. And make sure your class timings are right to guarantee your attendance. So open that booking option, whatever that's going to look like for you. And trial a couple of classes to see which ones work. In my experience, the mornings are always really popular after the school run, 10 o'clock, etc. But there are a lot of first-time parents as well who are looking for classes, so that 10:30 time is always really popular. And finally, where you're booking your venues, is make sure that that is a really good place for parents and carers to come. Is there parking? Is it accessible for buggies? So on and so forth. And also, if it's a really popular venue already for parents and carers, you do have a captive audience there. So think about party rooms in soft play areas and so on.